Okay, so now it's time to make the main body of the rabbit. So what you do is you have your 3 body pieces, which is basically all equal sized triangles, and then you sew 2 of them together, right sides together, down the complete length. Easy peasy. Now you sew the next one in from the base up, and then you leave a gap at the top for sewing up. And that will be done by hand. So you sew this length in first, all the way to the top. So you've done 2 pieces together already. Your 3rd piece goes in, and you sew up to the top piece like you did the last piece. And then on the last one, out, so it all sits nice and tidy. Put your butt there. Now you can feel when it's getting to the 2 other pieces which are folded over. You just want to clip that slightly. Not that the seam will be seen when you finish making your rabbit anyway. So now you've got 3 pieces together, and then you've got this 1 piece open. Now this is the piece that you sew from the bottom up part way, so you leave a piece open for turning and then stitching up after you've stuffed. So you start at the bottom, same seam allowance, but I'd go to about here because you've got to put your legs in. That's everything you need to do. So this is your base piece. This is your base piece. Now the 3 markers that you put on your base piece when you drew out your pattern, see the 3 dots, correspond to the 3 seams that you have now created. But you will also need to put in your stuffed legs, so I'll show you how to stuff them in a second. These fit in, so it's still right sides together. So line up your bits on 2 points. Now what I do is leave that sewy up stitchy bit to the back of the rabbit, just because if your hand stitching isn't as neat, that will then be at the back of the rabbit. Especially if she wears clothes and stuff, you won't see it nearly so much. So I've lined them 2 pieces up. Pretty much the same way when you put the foot pad in, although this is easier because it's roughly the right size. You just kind of push it up until the lines meet. And they're all flush with each other, and pin it in place. That opening.
Why did they glue on their eyebrows?
It's gluing like where the person's cut.
Anyway, so that's your 3 points, and you've got 1 bit that's all flush. So the other back piece you want to keep all nice and flush. And then after we stuff the legs will be going in this front, because there's your back. So this is your, basically what's going to be your tummy piece, and your legs need to come out here. So we'll just stuff the legs, and then I will show you how to pop them in so they come out the right way. So when you're stuffing the legs, all you're doing with your nice toy stuffing, it is a bit tight and it takes a bit while, so I'll only show you and then I'll show you the finished thing, is you just kind of poke and prod it in all the way down to the bottom. When you get to the bottom, then push it upwards so then it starts filling up the foot. Now that's now at the top there, and you keep doing that all the way up. Then I tend to leave like a thumbs, so you think your thumb's sticking up, that about that much there, free for that seam when sewing up. So do that, and then we'll come back and we'll put the legs in and sew at the base.